Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Gulfstream Park here on Thursday. It is the 9th of January, 2024. Gonna look the seventh race from Gulfstream. But before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's look at the seventh race from Gulfstream. It's a very good race here. Its main special weight purse $94,000 races for maidens, fillies, mares, 4-year-olds and upwards here. We have a field of 7 horses going to the turf course, the distance of ground of 2,200 meters or a mile 3/8 on the Gulfstream Park turf course. Rails are out 38 feet. Going to go with the 1 horse Missoula as a top selection. We're going to go 1572 in the superfecta. 1572 super. Top selection 1 horse Missoula. This 4-year-old filly by Zoster here. Christophe Clement trains. Joel Rosario gets the mount. They ran the horse most recently on the 20th of June at Aqueduct. Mile 3/8 on the inner turf course and main special weight for 90 grand. And the horse finished fifth by 5 3/4 lengths that day, and he was setting up very pedestrian fractions on the front end. He just yielded late. I thought he saw some tough horses off the bench. It just wasn't his day to win. I think coming to a more speed favoring turf course where he's drawn here today, where Joel could slow him down, I think you could find a trip to win. The race on this turf course in March wasn't bad at all. Ran 2 back 5th of April at Keeneland, mile 3/16 in main special weight for 90,000. He finished sixth by 9 3/4 lengths that day. The winner just had the jump on this one. But this horse, she just kind of stalked that day. Thought she won more ground, but not a bad race in the feet that day. And then third of March here at Gulfstream, mile and the eighth, about on the turf course in main special weight 69,000. Finished second by 3/4 lengths. She was with him early on. Sassy Princess just caught her late, but she ran her heart out that day. Keep in mind, after the race, she was disqualified from the purse money, so something must have came back amiss that day. And then she ran on debut here last year on the Tapeta, mile 16th in the main special weight. Finished 7th by 13 lengths, and he just had nothing. Since her last race, she is training quite nicely. Coming here off the bench, Clement 21%, not a bad number. I think this horse could find the trip to win. Savology, the 5 horse for Dylan Davis and Shug, I think could wind up in the winner's circle also. This horse is run at Aqueduct in November, mile 16th on the outer and the main special weight. Finished fourth by 4 3/4 lengths that day, and had a horrible, horrible beginning that day. We had to check a few times, a horrible race. But for this horse to get fourth that day, I didn't think it was a half bad race. He was bred to go a longer trip. He's going to get it today. His most recent races since he's come to the green stuff has really been on the improve. I'm going to give this horse a shot on the ticket here at 7-2. I think this horse could show up here. Even the 7 horse weight and average for Tyler Gaffleon and Chad Brown could win also. This horse ran on the 14th of November in that similar race at Aqueduct where he finished second by 2 3/4 lengths, but this horse closed up from nowhere that day. Very good race in the feed. And then back at Aqueduct over the mile furlong on the inner and the main special weight in September, he finished third by 2 1/4 lengths. Again, not the best beginnings, but was really gaining late. And the horse goes up well with distance. 2-1. I'll give her a shot here in the late pick 4. But to recap my selection for the 7 from Gulfstream, I'm going to take the 1 horse Missoula, give kudos to the 5 horse Savology and the 7 horse weighted average, 1572 super, 157 in the multi race. So go, that's 12. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everyone.